If I could die, numbers don't lie, I've always been one. Diamonds they ask, but don't melt on the sun. Just gonna start trying to find my stride. Play in the road, she keep trying to be wifey. Talk about money, I get it. She sent me a text and I read it. Hop in a Bentley, where my roof go? And I'm with twin, my twin like Usos. Yeah, she think I'm the one, yeah, she think I'm a Uno. Yeah, and I got a gun, yeah, I might see it to Pluto. She tryna bust, she like my music. She think I'm a hoe, but baby, I'm choosy. I might just roll out the whip with a Uzi. She left her top, I just laugh at her boobies. All of these hoes gotta keep in that line. I ain't stressing, I'm living divine. She came in 6 seconds, I called it Avine. It cost her suck, it's still like prime. My old school joint still listen to grind.
What's goody, my peoples? Welcome back. Wait. He ain't reacting? Wait. What do you mean he's not sitting on his carcass and listening to other people's music and what? You mean I can't go and request and he just sits down and watches other people do stuff? What? No, this surely this ain't allowed. Nah, man, what's good, my peoples? For real, welcome back. Or just welcome to a new edition of content, man. A new different lane of content. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I'm here with a story time because I realize it's only so much you could get far with, or how far you could get with doing other people's stories and listening. It's time that I tell my story. It's time that the people know about me, the biggest raw, the biggest hunter. So I'm here to tell you about the time I almost lost my life. Yeah, gasp, clutch your breath, clutch your chest, all that, man. Yes, man, I really want to tell you, lot, just some old memories that I can remember, because as I get older, bro, you start to forget some of the fun moments in your life, some of the real lit moments in your life, and it's like, I might as well get it out there before I completely just Men in Black erase my own memory. So shit, listen, this is the time I almost lost my life, and I'm not even, this ain't clickbait, like, this is a genuine, life-threatening fucking moment. Like, I genuinely almost did lose my life, so... Alright, man, this had to have been in like, bro, shit, I want to say 20, this is definitely before COVID, when life was still good. Remember when life was good? Remember you used to actually go outside and be excited to live life? Yeah, I remember too, man. But yeah, this had to have been around 2018. I want to say 2018 on the dot, literally. Now, I don't talk much about my adventures in the UK. If you're over on the Twitch, you know how much I talk about how I hate it here and how I want to leave. And whilst all that is true, before COVID, bro, life was really active. Life was lit. That's why I didn't think to even stream and do all these kind of things. Even though I knew about it, I was actually outside and partaking in life, bro. Like, you know, now I'm very introverted. I don't leave these four walls. I'm the creepy monster in the basement just looking for air. I got a little hole in my roof just looking out. But back then, I really was outside, bro. House party, Motive. I was there. Like, bro, I used to think Motive before brushing my teeth, before priorities, bro. Motive came first, everything came second. Sometimes even third, but hey, that's why they call me the superstar. And that's why no one calls me that. But listen, 2018, I was in college. No, I must have just had left college. And I was still linking up with my college friends. I'm gonna try to get through this as quick as possible. I think because this is my first story time, I have a lot to cover, bro. But around then, that college really helped me get out of my shell. Before that, like, I wasn't introverted. I was always kind of extroverted a little bit, like a little bit different than the rest. But still, I was holding myself back to the 100% that I really could be. I still wasn't going crazy, like, or showing out like I really always wanted to. But I was slowly getting there day after day from this college. So they was helping me do that by going out and doing stuff like this. So before then, I didn't really have friends that I would go house parties and sneak out with. But when I went to college, I started to find a group. Found two groups, actually. One of them was the first college I went to before they went to a new building and decided not to tell me because they didn't want me to come back to the college. Like, yeah, I can't lie, I was kind of a bad student. And the second one was really like it was actually a better college. It was actually kind of a blessing in disguise. That's why I started recording a lot more songs and a lot more videos that people may know me for and shit like that. And I found like a more group that was more outside and, like I'm saying, taking me to these activities. So one day there was this one event, and it's pretty famous in the UK. If you know, you know. It's called Manor House Block Party. Now, house parties and block parties are two different things. House parties, it's probably still someone you don't know. It's probably still someone random, but it's a lot more control, and it's like not anyone can just pull up and woo more time. The person throwing the party should know or have an idea of who's gonna come through. Like, you know, them ones there, they put the whole, oh, leave your beef at home. You know, they do that little shitty notes post with like some deep fried cutout. Like, oh yeah, leave your beef at home, and then invite all the ops. Yeah, that thing. But yeah, it was one of those block parties. That's an open server. You don't know who's coming through. Genuinely, anyone could party. You pull up, you see a little cousin there, be like, yo, don't make me snitch. Like, go home before I really report to auntie. But I didn't care them times, bro. I didn't give a fuck. I was outside, block party, house party, a retirement home party. I was there, bro. I didn't give a shit. So I'm there, as you do. We was rolling through them that year. 2018, we was rolling through them like 10 back to back to back. But this one in particular, I heard was quite known, like quite famous. It's been happening for years, but this was my first time going to one. So I'm trying to think if I didn't really think anything much of it. They had two parts. One of the parts was the day before, they was meant to do it at the block, but they did it in a park. And then the second day, they just did it in the actual block. So I remember going there, the first one with the girls, which was like my second college's group. And then the second party, I went with my first college's group, which is the guys. If you know, like OTOD. That's if you're a real true supporter, man, you know who I'm talking about. So shout out to the guys. So I must have pulled up with the guys on the second one. The first one was lit. It was in a park, little vibes, you know. Them times was like prime energy, so it was good vibes. But the second one, the second one was a little bit different. So now the second one, I pulled up with the guys. I must have been like 3 or 4 bros. We pull up to the block party. Now listen, when I say block party, I really mean block. I mean, we get there, right? And instantly, when I get through there, I'm thinking, okay, this is a real block. So you get through like this little grass, like it's like a little bush, and there's a gate at the end of it. You get through there. As soon as you get through there, it's literally like a road. Right side is just full of mad blocks, balconies. Like if you know flats, you know that. Like you know. And on the left is the exact same. It's like carbon copy of each other, facing each other. It's a slanted road going downwards. I'm trying to create the scene for you lot. So close your eyes, picture, imagine it, because I really want you to be there with me. I'm trying to reminisce and remember it. We're at the top of the road. It's a big, like, slanted kind of hill type beat. On both sides are just mad blocks. People, like, if you're a resident there, you literally just open your door and you can see the whole party going on, like that type of vibe. I'm thinking, okay, this kind of lit though, kind of at the same time, because the way it's built is like, you know, I don't know. It just seemed like a good space to get everyone in. And at the bottom of the road now, there's like a little, at the bottom of the street or the hill, there's a road going side to side. On the other side of the road, there's a playground where you could play like tennis and like clay football, and it's netted up. Like there's a cage on it. But it's like if you go inside the door, you could play football. I guess that's where the kids play, but no one was there because they must have all knew the party was going on. So we pull up, we're like, oh shit, it's kind of lit. It's mad numbers, you know. But this is why I kind of knew it was different from the grass party. Because the grass party, the little field party, or I should say park party, it was like, it wasn't that many niggas. Like, it wasn't that many niggas like that. Like, niggas was there, but it wasn't that many niggas. If you know what I mean by niggas. Like, there was man them there, but it was respectable numbers. It was a lot of ladies. It was a good ratio. This time, though, I could tell as soon as we walked through and you're seeing block to block, niggas was posted. Like, guys are posted up. The star dog is in the air. Like, I can't breathe, bro. I got amnesia already. I'm like, oh, shit. Like, this is a different energy from the first one. So, shit. I'm not letting that ruin my vibe, though, because I came here to party. The whole time I came here for the girls. If you're one of those guys, you come in the party, you you paying attention to too many guys. Like, I don't get them kind of man them that pull up to parties and all they do is stare at the other guys. It's like, come on, bro. But I'm with my bros. We're chopping it up. I just remember one incident where, like, I think someone threw like a firecracker or something that made a loud noise. Someone put the fireworks, something. This was early in the party because it was still daytime. I'm with my bro. Someone puts a firework. All I hear is, bah! Nah, if you know me, if you know Rallo, if you know Speedy Gun Rallo is, like, yeah, I'm not asking who, what, where, why, and when. I'm out. I instantly turn on Gatorade. I instantly turn on Speed Boost. I got the fuck up out. As soon as I heard pop, I was already up the street. I was already up the little hill. My bros was laughing like, yo, start, nothing happened. I just had to show them. I just had to practice. You know them ones that you gotta just practice. You gotta practice exit routes just in case you never know what goes on in these parties. If you go to block parties, I don't care where you are, America, Japan, Tanzania, you know shit can pop up at any moment. So I'm not wasting time, bro. I got a pie then. By the time they said, oh shit, I was already up the street. They looked up. They was like, oh shit, Rallo, come back. I came back. I was like, oh yeah, nah. I left something at the room. Niggas is all looking at me, but I didn't care, bro. Listen, reflexes will save your life. Guys might call you pussy whole time. You're not pussy if you get out of it before it happens, are you? You want to stay because you want to have aura and shit. Get caught up in a fire. Not me. I'm going to be at the house. Anyways, though, that was a false alarm. So this was before the party really kicked off. Now, it's all broken in my memory, but now I remember it getting a bit more crowded. Obviously, the music starts coming in. It's a big-ass speaker in the sky. That was pretty nice. I ain't never seen that in, like, a UK party. They had a big-ass speaker in the sky. So, like I said, remember, big-ass hill, blocks on each side, down the road, like, down the hill is, like, a little road. There's so many people in the middle of the road. It's like, if you're trying to drive through, it's impossible. So, I remember, like, someone trying to drive through, a lady trying to drive through with a kid, and she committed, and she's trying to drive through the whole sea of just niggas. And they're all slapping on the car, smacking the shit. I was thinking that's fire because she literally had a kid in the back. I don't know if they smashed the glass, people jumping on the car. She started speeding up, trying to, like, you know, naturally she didn't give a fuck. But I remember it just started getting rowdy as the night went on, but it was lit. Same time, you know? And then, so bearing in mind, I say you, I'm trying to keep up with my own story because, bro, I haven't thought about this in depth in so long. Like, so the party's about to end, right? Because look, the speaker goes off, and you know, if you ain't got no music, the party done. That's the first thing in music. If you're gonna have a party, the first thing you always need to have running from minute one to the end is music. That cannot end. So, bro, I just remember the speaker cutting off at some point. Everyone's like, oh, no, it's time to go home. So I'm with my guys, and they want to leave. And I'm trying to leave, whatever, I don't really care. I'm leaving with them, and then I see my college group from my second college, which is more girls, by the way, remember. It's like literally, I think it was all girls. It was all girls, literally. So I see them, and one of them lives near me. We always used to go home from college together because we literally live one, like, train stop away from each other. So as soon as I see them, I'm like, oh, shit, I didn't even know you guys was here. And then we start chopping out, and then my bros are trying to leave, so they say, oh yeah, we're gonna dip, bro. You're with your peoples, because they don't really know the two groups like that. Like, they know of each other because I'm the bridge, but they don't really know each other like that. So the guy said they're gonna dip, they're gonna leave. I said, all right, cool, I'll catch up with you. See ya. They head out, they cut. It's just me and the girls. We're chilling for a minute. By the way, the music's still off, so party's really done. This is when everyone starts floating around. You know, guys is over there hollering at Jonas, the sweetheart. Girls is just hanging around, no transport, trying to get a lift home, whatever the fuck they're doing. Me, this wasn't prime me, so I wasn't even getting active like that. I was just chilling. I do what I need to do. I had to get my dance, got my wines. It's home time now. So we about to leave, right? And I'm with one of the girls. She's like, oh yeah, let's go. I'm like, oh, let's go. We're walking up the top of the hill. Remember, I said that was the entrance. So we're walking up to the top of the hill to get through, like, to leave. As we're leaving, my girl, she goes, oh, so-and-so, I'm not going to say their names, but she said, oh, so-and-so is also here. She said that she wants to leave with us, so let's go and get her. I said, all right, cool, no problem. Even though we had to walk back down the hill, which was kind of like, but it wasn't that deep anyways. It was like, all right, cool, let's go. We start walking down the hill now. We see the girl that she wanted to link up with. They're all chatting off. I'm like, okay, like, I'm guessing we're going to leave at some point. It's just like, we just seen each other, let's leave. Bruh. Then it's like the conversation started dragging on, and I'm like starting to see people. Remember, I said at the bottom of the hill was like a road. There was a space in that road, and some guys was like standing beside the cage where I said like the football part was, like the little inside football playground was, and then some people were standing on the other side of the bottom of the hill. But there was a mad space there's a mad gap in between. I'm thinking, why are people standing like they're about to start throwing shit at each other? Like they about to start chucking shit. My spidey senses is going off, bro. Like I'm the Miles Morales in me instantly. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Bruh. The girl that we're with, she then gets on the phone. She gets on her phone, yeah. She gets a phone call, and then she starts like wandering off, and I'm just like, bro, this isn't the time now. Like, we need to actually dip now, because I don't know. I'm just getting a bad feeling. My spidey sense is tingling. My tail's tingling. I'm thinking, nah, something's off, bro. She starts wandering off. I'm telling my homegirl, I'm like, bro, we need to go home. Let's leave. She's like, I'm not leaving without her. And I'm like, well, tell her to get off the phone. I can't. What we doing? Like, why are we assembling the Avengers? Let's go. As I'm arguing with her and doing all this shit, now this is where, like, as we're doing all this shit, all this yapping, bruh, I swear to everything, bro. I turn around, right? Because now I'm in the middle of the road where the gap was. I turn around. When I tell you, my heart could have dropped through the fucking core of the earth, like, gang. I've never, ever felt fire in my belly that day like I ever did. Like, ever, bro. Why the fuck do I turn around? I see like 6 guys walking through like big, like just big. Like, it wasn't even the fact that they was bellied up. They was masked up, bellied up, but they was kind of henched too. Like, one of them, at least the one I was looking at, he was big. Like, that boy had some muscles. That boy had some muscles on him. I was like, no. What the fuck is this? They come through. They creeping through, staring. I'm not even looking at what's in their hand, but I know they're holding shit. And obviously the guys that's around, they're not feeling that. They're like, what you on? I'm like, oh my days, we should have been left. Bro, I've never seen no shit like that. Well, I have, but not that close. Like, I've seen fights. I've seen gang fights from my balcony, from my old area, but like, bro, like, not in front of my face like that. Bro, as soon as we seen that shit, I'm hearing, we say. Now, that's like, if you're from the UK, that's like the last words you ever want to hear, bro. You never want to hear, who's that? What you man on? What you saying? As soon as you hear those 3, clear the error, just teleport TP/TP, get the fuck up out of there. I'm over there in shock. I'm frozen. This is when I looked in. When I looked up and the big guy made eye contact with me, I was gone. I turned, I fucking jetted. Like, he made eye contact with me. By the time I feel like we made eye contact, but the time he realized we was making eye contact, I had already turned my ass and I was out. I turned, I'm running down the road. I'm at the bottom of the hill now. I'm on the road. I think the 2 girls, they ran uphill because they're at the bottom, the hoodlums. I don't know what to call them, but they're at the bottom of the road, so they was clear. They was already up the hill. They was gone. But I'm still low-key shook for them because I don't know if they're okay. But I had to run the other way. So I turned and I ran down the road. I don't know if he was chasing me, but when I tell you I was hurdling, you would have thought Johan Blake was my stepdad or something, like, and he was giving me training lessons because I was gone. I was hurdling shit, dodging and weaving cars. as I'm running down the road, it's like there's next blocks and there's all the same layout. Like the hill with the 2 blocks on each side. It's like that for the next couple blocks. So I'm just running down the next couple blocks. I am not turning back. Rule number 1. If you are getting chased, you never look back. You run until you get hit with a sandal or something and you just drop. I was out, bro. I'm running. I bust a right up one of the hills, like on one of the roads. Because then I did look back finally because I knew I was gone. I knew whoever was chasing me, they was never catching up. I already did my practice. I already did my stretches. I did my lunges. I already, I already knew I was ready for the cause. Earlier they was laughing at me. Now who's laughing, bro? But it's not even funny, guys, because look, I run up the hill. There was an exit on that side. It was far down the road from where we originally came through because deeper, I ran down a couple blocks. But I can see everyone on the road like scattering. Genuinely, it was scattered out. People was running in the middle of the road. Niggas almost getting run over because it's kind of like a motorway road. Like a highway. If I don't know how to explain that to those that's not from the UK, but yeah, like that shit was insane, bro. I walking back, I see my boys that I came with at the bus stop. They're like, yo, like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, bro, it was like, I'm giving them a rundown. I'm like, yo, it's like 6 guys masked up, holding shanks, holding all types of shit. They was like, no way. They thought I was lying. I'm like, no, genuinely, bro. Like, there's shit going on down there. It's probably a bloodbath going on. I don't know what's going on. But we need to go. That's what I need to know. They was like, nah, no way. They went up like this one road. And I went to go look for the girls. So it didn't take me long, but I found the girls. And then I found my boys again after like 10 minutes. And they said, yeah, like, one of their boys' girls got stabbed. When I got home, I seen the snaps. There was police shields, helicopters, ambulances. Like, this shit was a real kid. I might need to even look up the report to see if there was a article or some shit on that, because this is a real story, bro. People really was getting fucked up. Like, it's sad for those, but it's one of them stories. It's one of the crazy stories of my life that I have to tell, bro, because that shit there was like the one time in my life where I thought, oh fuck, I might generally be dead if this guy's actually chasing me and yet alone catches me. GG's. But no one fucking caught me, bro. Not in that time, bro. I need to get back in the fucking field and start running again, because you never know when you might run into that kind of situation again. But yeah, all in all, that was really the highlight. Trying to think if there was anything else. Yeah, nah, bro. I seen one guy just get run over. That was crazy. But yeah, that was pretty much it, man. That was pretty much it. That was the story of how I almost lost my life. I wonder if that guy was actually trying to chase me. That's what I keep thinking. I feel like he was, bro. And I want to know his point of view, and I want to see how fast I was running, because I was getting out there. I turned on the jet. See ya. I'm out. Call me Barry Allen, Quicksilver, whichever one you want. Yeah, I'm not gonna drag this on. That was pretty much it. Let me know if you want some more story times, if I should keep this idea going. And let me know what stories you want to hear, like what themes, because I forget so much, but if somebody says something, it might trigger a little piece of my memory, and I can turn that out and put that on to the story. I'm trying to really think. I want to give you guys the whole rundown, but maybe I'm not gonna force it, because yeah, that was really the highlight, bro. There was not much going on. We made it out safely, and that's all that mattered. Thank God for that, But yes, man. Also, if you're watching this and you're a RuneScape person, let me know if I'm doing anything wrong, because I'm a noob on this shit. Like I just play just to keep myself occupied. I don't actually know what I'm doing on this game. Let me know. Give me any tips, because I know there's gonna be a guy like, oh my god, he's fucking selling his shit for stupid prices, for the cheapest prices. Like, yeah, your thing. But hey, man, let me know if you fuck with this. It's been your boy Double R. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna see you when I see you. See ya.